When your ownership group, when your front office goes in and makes the splash move, how much does that invigorate you as a clubhouse and say, like, all right, now let's go get this thing? And if they don't go out and do something big or consequential, is there a little bit of a letdown where you go, all right, like, I mean, we got enough here to like compete, but and you're like left kind of underwhelmed. I mean, do you think that's real, or is that just like a totally made up narrative talking point that I like?
Let's see who gets moved at the deadline, right? And when you sit back and the dust settles and you get to look at it, from a totality of the league, and you could sit there and go, okay, who could they really have gotten that they didn't get that somebody else got? That you go, oh, that should have been the move that they made. Right. And so, like, ultimately, that's what it'll come down to. If there are players like that, and you go, why couldn't you give up what the Mets gave up for this guy or what the Cubs gave up for this guy? Then you can have that argument and say, yeah, maybe that impacts. Maybe they look at it and go, well, this sucks. But then if you look at it, it's either super overpays for players or big names that just don't move, and everybody's just kind of adding along the margins. Well, then you sit there and go, well, they did the best that they could with what was out there, right? I mean, so I think that's the thing. And even in that moment, I think then you look back at last winter and say, that's where they screwed this up, right? If you don't get the players that you want to get or the types of bats or pitchers or whatever that you need here by Thursday, it's not necessarily going to be that they did it wrong this week, but rather that they did it wrong in November, December, January.